All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Anna Gronholm,
And I'm Dammian Gonzalez.
and we are with the IREM Georgia PR Committee for 2022.
Today, we are sitting down with one of IREM Georgia's valued industry partners, Vanessa Cox with Redi Carpets. Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for having me.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for meeting with us. And to get started, can you tell us a little bit about Redi Carpets, yourself, your career journey? Like, how did you find yourself at Redi Carpet, and what do you do there?
Oh my gosh, that's a good starting question. I found myself at Redi Carpet right in the beginning of 2020, if you can believe that. I started about 30 days before the world fell apart. But I was welcomed by such an amazing team. Redi Carpet, I was excited to look into this company as my next opportunity because it's a big national company. They're known for flooring installation, just focus on multifamily. And last year we just celebrated 40 years in this industry.
Awesome.
We've got 33 branches nationwide and they're looking to grow. So I am always looking to get on board with an exciting large company that focuses on our amazing industry.
That's awesome. I know probably starting during that whole time of like the COVID peak and everything, that was probably a really daunting experience, but I'm glad that Redi Carpet, prevailed through, and it looks like they were doing pretty good through it all.
Oh yes. It turns out even with the worldwide pandemic, people still need something to walk on in their apartment communities. So even if we had to wear hazmat suits from head to toe, we still made it into those apartment units to help our customers.
Amazing. And so what exactly do you do at Redi Carpet?
So I am a regional account director. I focus on the Southeast. I'm based here in Atlanta, but I cover Florida and Georgia at the moment. And I'm on a team, the national team, with 4 other folks throughout the country, and then 2 national director and VP. So my team in the Southeast is 5 different branches, 4 in Florida and 1 here in Atlanta. And I work with those local team members to strengthen current partner relationships, to build new relationships, and associations like IREM and the apartment associations have really been just instrumental for that growth.
For sure. And you have a lot of responsibility, it sounds like, and a lot of people to juggle.
Yes, but we have fun. We have fun outside of COVID and being, locked in our home offices. This has been a very fun and energetic industry, which is what, I love the most.
Yes, fantastic. And I guess going off of that, what has been the favorite part of your role in the industry since you've started?
I mean, mostly just meeting new people. In this industry, if you've spent any time here at all, those first couple connections help you to meet the next couple. And then, you sit back after, I think now I'm 16 years in the industry, and I can pinpoint those first few folks that really helped me. One of the things that I've heard Karen Key speak about early this year as her, leadership in IREM is to give somebody else that key, to open the door for somebody else and welcome them in. So people before me helped me, and I'm happy to help others. And so that's what I love so much about my role, is that I'm able to do that, not just here in Atlanta, but all throughout the Southeast, and then through many other markets that I partner with as well. So just paying it forward.
Yes, and I think that's a really special kind of portion of our industry. There are just so many passionate people that are ready to just reel those people in and kind of share and shower them with their advice, as well as just help them progress in their career. So I think that's a really great thing that you've kind of identified as well.
Going on to our next question here. Why did you choose Redi Carpet?
Well, for many different reasons, but number one, first, I enjoyed learning more about the company. It is a big national company. I enjoyed learning that there are so many tenured employees. Like I said, the company just celebrated 40 years. Now that I'm here, I am learning firsthand, but there's an assistant that helps us at the corporate office. She's celebrating 30 years. There are many salespeople throughout the country, some that I work with in the Florida market that have been here for 20 years. One of the salespeople here in Atlanta, 25 years. So in the world that we live in right now, I mean, who in the world outside of maybe our parents have stayed at a company for that long? I think my longest is 4.5 years. So, if they can enjoy talking about carpet and pad and hard surface for 25 years, I needed to learn more about that company. I also really loved their growth plans. Their Redi Carpet is very focused on expanding to all of the major markets that multifamily focuses on. And like I mentioned, we have 33 branches right now. Some are in the same state, so we're spreading out, but every year, even 2020 and 2021, we were expanding our footprint, which is just exciting to me because I would rather be moving forward than standing still. Lastly, I'm working with a great group of people, and there were a couple on the team that I already knew. Some current friendships of mine pointed me in this direction, gave me a recommendation to check out the company. So kind of a combination of all of that, and it worked out. So I'm thrilled to be here. I just celebrated 2 years.
That's awesome. Those are all great initiatives for a company. I know when looking for companies, for myself, you always look for that company culture and that diversity that you have. And it sounds like Redi Carpet definitely has that for sure.
Yes,
absolutely.
So many people, so many incredible people are there, and just like you said, have been there for a long time. So it's clearly a very special company. So I'm glad you're there and making such a big impact over there. So I guess kind of going off of that, you said that the growth plan is something that's really exciting to you. So what is in the pipeline for this next year? And are there any initiatives that you are specifically focusing on or leading?
The growth plans for this year are the same as many years. It's just have meaningful client interactions, grow accounts, expand our footprint, like you mentioned. I believe this is public knowledge at this point, but we are expanding into Chicago. So that is our new focus later on this year, I believe summertime. And then just strengthening current relationships, current partnerships, with every variation that we run into with COVID, it seems to limit the amount of in-person connections that we can make. And we're more times than not having interactions like we are right now over Team or Zoom, which has been a godsend, but it is not the same as seeing somebody in person. So just trying to get back out there this year and set up meaningful interactions with my clients via, meeting, lunches, conferences. That's what my big focus is this year.
Yes, it's super important to build all those relationships and really make sure everybody's happy and kind of satisfied or more than satisfied with everything that's going on. So it's really important.
Yes. I was just on a call the other day, and we were talking about how, Zoom and Microsoft Teams, are great applications, and we're really appreciative, like you were saying, during this COVID pandemic. But when it comes to certain people being extroverts and that kind of thing, that social interaction, you didn't really know how much you needed it until this whole thing happened. We are so thankful for all the work that you do. And we're also thankful that you're one of our valued industry partners. So can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with IREM Georgia?
Yes. At the company that I worked for right before Redi Carpet, it was Valet Living. A coworker of mine invited me to participate in the trade show. And I had never been a part of any IREM event. So he invited me. We had a nice table set up. I walked in the room, and I didn't know what to expect. It was a much smaller crowd than I was used to, but it turned out to be one of the most successful events we had for the whole year. So it truly doesn't matter, quantity over quality. We had such a quality experience that it just made me want to come back for more. So I owe it to him. And I've, been involved ever since. So I got Deborah's number. I called her. And that just opened up the floodgates, and now I'm on a committee this year.
Oh yes, that's always how it works. Deborah is one of those people that will reel you in.
Yes,
absolutely.
She is incredible. And like you said, being in the kind of environment of IREM, you can really just feel that almost passion that people have for the industry, and just it's really incredible to be in that community and be able to learn from each other. So I'm really excited that you are a part of the IREM community as well. So kind of, you said you've been in a lot of events after that first little trade show. So what has been your favorite IREM Georgia event? And I guess why has it been your favorite?
So I thought a lot about this question. So the trade show that I went to was in 2019. Mm-hmm. So I have, unfortunately, fallen victim of COVID a little bit here and there. So I haven't attended every IREM event, but the ones that I have attended, the trade show obviously is great. All of the speakers that I've heard, either in person or virtually, have been just exceptional, and I've learned something from each one of them. I had the opportunity to attend the 50th anniversary gala last December, which was phenomenal. It was very exciting to be a part of that. And then this year, I'm really looking forward to the roast of Dr. Debbie. So
aren't we all?
Absolutely.
Can't wait for that one.
That is going to be an iconic moment in IREM Georgia history, and I applaud Drew Williamson for getting that all set.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
Yes, that is just going to be one for the books, and it's going to be locked in my memory forever. I know that for sure. But like you said, all of the IREM events are incredible. All of the speakers that we have are incredible, and just you can learn, again, so much from any event that you attend.
Absolutely. Well, going off of that, so I know you've been to a couple different events, and COVID has definitely impacted that a little bit, but what would you say is your favorite memory with IREM Georgia?
I don't know that I just have one. I mean, I'd say Deborah definitely stands out. She's just a ray of sunshine in that
I say too.
bow on the top, she just is just so welcoming. I walked into this room not knowing what to expect, and there's her smiling face welcoming you in. Here's your table, come over here. And every moment after, I've had, I don't even know how many emails I have from her, inviting me to the next event, introducing me to somebody, setting up something like this. So just, her leadership and her excitement just is extremely memorable. And then just making those new connections or connecting with people that I already know. Karen Key, Drew, some of the other vendors, many different clients. It's just nice to be able to sit and chat and, come up to your trade show booth, have a lunch, listen to the speaker, share a little bit about your company. I was asked to come on the stage at one of the events and just, introduce ourselves, which it's just all of it combined, but definitely Deborah.
Yeah, I know. And that's speaking, from students to vendors to members alike. She does that for everybody. And I really, really applaud her for that. She is definitely, like you said, a ray of sunshine. And anybody who comes in and is looking for a place, she is there with open arms, and she will point you in the right direction of what you're looking for sure.
Yes.
Again, she is truly incredible and the sweetest person. So we are so thankful that she is part of IREM, is a part of all of our lives, and she has been really monumental for us as well. So I guess moving on to our next question, what is one way this year you hope to partner with the IREM Georgia community?
Well, like I mentioned, I am a new member on the programming committee. So I'm working along with Drew and the rest of our amazing team, and I'm getting a backstage view of how we plan all of these events. So we're looking at venues, we're talking about, the agenda, who's going to attend. It's just very, very exciting. So it's a whole different view than I've seen before. So if I was excited about attending the in-person events in the past, it is nowhere near the excitement level that I have this year, since I know how very, energetic they're going to be. So I'm definitely looking forward to just being more involved, learning more about the programming committee and all of the other committees that make up this total committee, or total IREM Georgia conference. Chapter is the word I'm looking for. And I don't know, just making new connections. That's always my goal. So just being involved in a very professional network of individuals that all have a similar goal, and being able to support them as well.
Yes, it is a really special community, and just being able to make those new connections, as well as see how all of the pieces fit together to make all of that possible, is really special. So Dammian and I are kind of getting the same experience, a little on the behind the scenes, and getting all those emails from Deborah, but those wonderful emails from Deborah to get everything kind of started and ongoing. So it's really exciting, and we're very excited for you to be a part of the programs committee, and can't wait to see all of the events that you guys put on and that we can attend. So we're very excited for you.
Thanks.
Well, Vanessa, it has been great talking to you today. And unfortunately, we have gotten to the end of our interview, but I do have one final question for you. Is there anything that you would like to share with the IREM Georgia community before we sign off?
It can be about yourself or about Redi Carpet, whatever you want.
Just let's have an amazing 2022. You know, let's connect with each other. Let's help each other. You know, as Karen is going to mention, you know, bring somebody new into the mix, explain to them what IREM is, explain to them what our industry does, what your company does, maybe what a friend's company does. You know, that's another level of these connections that I make at these, you know, amazing events that I get to attend with my vendor friends. You know, if I know somebody that works in an industry and then a client asks me for somebody, you know, I pair the two together. So I believe Dr. Debbie likes to use the word net weaving.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I do a lot of net weaving from all different angles, and IREM has been just so fantastic in letting me do so. So just continue the success, continue the excitement, and let's make this an amazing year.
That was wonderfully put. And again, we're so thankful that you could come on here with us today. And we are just so excited to share your story with the rest of the IREM Georgia community and beyond. So again, thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to chatting again in the future.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye guys.
See you later.